can I ask you, are we pronouncing his name right?
Yes, that's a very good question. Because that is the anglicized form of the name. His Bengali name is Thakur. So TH is a Mahaprana third. So Thakur is the Bengali form, the Bangla word. But the British is anglicized it as Tagore. So, but in Sinhala also we say Tagore. But there was one intellectual, Professor Edilvira Sarachandra, who went to Shantiniketan in 1939. In his autobiography, Pingat Sarasari Varamak Denne, he mentions it as Thakur. So the Bengali form is Thakur, not Tagore. We say Tagore, that's with the anglicized form.
Okay, so if I call him Tagore, it's okay.
Okay.
All right, okay, so we can all call him that. So 150 years since his birth, in today's 2023, we're still talking about him. Why? And you're talking about him. Why?
Yeah, mainly because of his contribution, especially because of his philosophy. So it's deeply rooted in three concepts. One is this humanism. So he loved and his vision for human life. So one is the humanism. And other thing is naturalism. He loved the nature, especially his poems and all his work. See, there is a love for the nature. And the third one is the universalism. So he kept his doors open to all the other avenues, especially like a country like India, it's a linguistic giant, many tribes and many languages. So there are three aspects. So one is because of his love for the humanity, and especially he wanted a full human being, especially to inculcate a society with a good human being, and his love for the human life. So I think that's one of his, especially his writings, mainly because of his creative genius, and his short stories, plays, all his writings reflected his personal experience of the human condition. Right? So he's especially a complete human being. So this is one of the areas, that's why Tagore is celebrated, remembered world over. Not because of his work alone, and also because of he won the Nobel Prize in 1913, basically because of his humanism and universalism. And also he wanted to recognize the multiculturalism and the plurality. So that's what's important, especially like programs like this, that we engage with different cultures and different societies and different groups.
Right. So even in this little decoration piece outside, that is what we tried to actually communicate, the polymathic nature of his scope of work, and the love of nature, the flowers, the water. I think you would have seen some of them as well. So we can't speak of Rabindranath Tagore without listening to what his language, Bangla, sounded like. So we will all take a moment to listen to his celebrated poem from Geetanjali.
So just one thing, so Bangla, we call it Bengal also. So currently Bangla is in the West Bengal in India, that's very close to Sinhala. There's one happens is that the first immigrants came from this part of India, and also is the language in Bangladesh.
That's right. So mainly two main countries to speak Bangla would be India as well as Bangladesh. So we will listen to his celebrated poem, Where the Mind is Free, from Geetanjali, first in Bangla, and then you can hear the translation in English.
চিত্ত যেথা ভয় শূন্য, উচ্চ যেথা শির, জ্ঞান যেথা মুক্ত, যেথা গৃহের প্রাচীর, আপন প্রাণদল তরেরই বশ সর্বরী, বসুধারে রাখে না খণ্ড ক্ষুদ্র করি। But mind is without fear, and the head is held high, where knowledge is free, where the world has not been broken up into fragments by narrow domestic walls. সম্মুখ হতে উচ্ছ্বসিয়া ওঠে যেথা নির্বাহিত স্রোতে, দেশে 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 কর্মধারা ধায়, অজস্র সহস্র বিধ চরিতার্থতায়। Our rods come out from the depth of trust. A tireless striving stretches its arms towards perfection. Where the clear stream of reason has not lost its way into the dreary desert sand of dead habit. যেথা তুচ্ছ আচারের মরু বালুরাশি, বিচারের স্রোতর পথ ফেলে নাই গ্রাসী। পৌরুষেরে করেনি শতধান, নিত্য যেথা তুমি সর্বকর্ম চিন্তা আনন্দের নেতা। But the mind is led forward by thee into ever-widening thought and action, into that haven of freedom, my Father, let my country away. Let my country away.
So, we heard a very solemn version of that recitation of that poem, first from Bengal. Prasad, that's enough. Thank you. No need for this. Thank you. So we listened to that in both in Bangla and in English. So tell me, what are your thoughts about this?
This, Where the Mind is Free, is a very popular and one of the most cited poem in the Gitanjali. This is the 35th poem. So it simply is an expression of this poet's kind of spiritual humanism, and also is a simple prayer for the country. So especially, you know, this was during that time there was under the British, in the pre-independence times. So he says the citizens of his country should be fearless. It's fearless. So that's one area, and should have life respect and also a dignity. And that is a very important section in this poem, where the knowledge is free. So this knowledge is free. That the poet says that he wants a country where knowledge is, that's according to my interpretation, is where the knowledge is accessible to all. Knowledge is free means that he wants the knowledge to be free for all. Because consider education as a vitally important part of the Indian society. It's very similar to our region also. So everyone should be able to study, read and write as their wish, and also, and is a part of his love for the human beings. So we have been translated later into Sinhala by Magam Sekhar, and also there are other Gitanjali translations as well. I will mention there are around 7 Gitanjali translations. The Sekhar didn't translate the full book, but there are other versions. But this particular poem is well cited and popular in Sinhala leadership as well.
Speaking of the translation of this poem by Mahadama Sekara, now we have on stage Dikshan and Himal to sing Patu Adahasnam Powering Loka, which was translated from Gitanjali by Mahadama Sekara and sung by Vishada Damaradeva and Vishada Sunila Singh.
සිටිනට ඇති කොයිදෝ ඒවු නිදහසේ ස්වර්ණලාජට ආදේ දේව වචන කුරිද හත්වේ ගතානුගතිකව පැවැදෙන සිරිතේ මරකකරත බැඳිලා නිර්මල ජනතරාවේ අල්පුවේ සිහිගිලි නොදී ඒ නිදහසේ ස්වර්ග රාජයට මාගේ දේශය අවදි කරනු විහාරණේ දීරිය පිළිකුණුම දෙසට දැසුත් විදහා සදා දියුණුවන සිතිවිලි උදෙසා කම්කටයුතු උදෙසා නිදිරියට ඔබ මා සිතමවා ඇතේ කොතනකෝ ඒ නිදහසේ ස්වර්ග රාජයට මාගේ දේශය අවදි කරනු මෙන් විහරණේ අතු අදහස් නම් පෞලින් ලෝක කැබලිවරත නොවේවි ඥානයෙන් නිරාලී තොරව හිස කෙලින් තබාගෙන සිටිනට හැකි කොයිදෝ එවූ නිදහසේ ස්වර්ග රාජයට මාගේ දේශය අවදි කරනු